Do we really need to sexualize this? Hey guys, it's Sharon. Halloween is hands down my favorite holiday, and I am the type of person that takes my Halloween costume way too seriously. I'm always planning about it, I'm always thinking about it, I'm always looking for ideas. And on my hunt for costumes, I always come across sexy costumes. I mean, after all, Katie Heron did say Halloween is the one day a year when a girl can dress like a total slut and no other girls can say anything about it. I am gonna say something about it though, again. Check out part 1 of my channel. A lot of these costumes I come across should not be sexy, and to make things clear, we are not slut shaming here. You wear whatever you want with your own body. We're just shaming the choice of costume that was sexified. So fair warning, this is gonna get weird, but hopefully we'll learn that not everything needs to be sexy. Subscribing though, now that's sexy. Our first category of costumes that shouldn't be sexy is children's cartoons. Yeah, the fact that I mentioned the words children's and sexy in the same sentence is enough to set up some alarms, right? Those have no business being combined, but alas, here we are. Curious George. At least I think that's supposed to be Curious George. The eyes aren't the same, but it's probably like a licensing issue. Either way, that's besides the point. Do you know who Curious George is meant for? Preschoolers. Freaking toddlers. Do we really need a sexy George costume and boots with the fur? This is just one of those things that feels illegal. It's not, but it feels so wrong that it should be, you know. Listen, anyone that starts talking about Christmas before or during Halloween, no, this isn't about that yet. So if you're wearing a Christmas themed Halloween costume, expect a bombastic side eye.
Criminal offensive.
Especially though, if you're wearing a sexy Grinch costume like this. There's just a lot to unpack here. I feel like the outfit has potential. We love a nice monochromatic look. It's just the hat that does it for me. It looks like one of those souvenir hats you'd get at like Universal Studios. You know, on one hand, this is an easy costume, but on the other hand, did the Grinch really need to be sexy? Actually, I'm sure Dr. Seuss would have been fine with it. This was just plain wrong. We seriously do not need a sexy Scooby costume, especially one that's like bordering lingerie. Oh my god, is that fantasy lingerie? Who's fantasizing about a sexy Scooby? I mean, hey, like I don't mean to kink shame, but it's a dog. Oh shit, furries, please don't come for me. Now I have seen a lot of fantasy lingerie on this Scooby-Doo character, and that's Velma. Poor Velma. You know damn well she's too awkward for all this. I feel like this also undermines her character, but again, this is literally a video about sexualizing costumes that didn't need to be sexualized, so shocker. Wait, isn't the Scooby-Doo gang supposed to be teenagers? Yeah, no, this just got worse for me. I think that the live action is the only exception, which means if you're gonna sexualize Velma, it's gonna be leather jumpsuit hot Velma. Other than that, it got weird. We're off to a great start in this video. Obviously, I don't find anything sexy about children's cartoons. I don't know if that was made clear or not, but if I were forced to pick one that could maybe be sexy, it would not be Kermit the Frog. It would not be anything of Sesame Street, actually. You know, Sesame Street, the show for toddlers. You imagine if a guy came up to your 3-year-old dressed as a sexy Kermit and tried to offer them candy? Yeah, this is not the move for either gender. It's just creepy. On the bright side, you know, you can always take the Kermit theme park souvenir hat off and like just be a sexy frog. Not much better, but at least it's not a kid's cartoon. Do we really need sexy frogs? No. But do we need a sexy Kermit? Absolutely not. Did anyone else watch the new Super Mario Brothers movie?
Peaches, 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 peaches.
Have you seen these Mario and Luigi costumes? Because I feel like I missed these in the film. Yeah, we're seeing some peaches, that's for sure. Real talk, what plumber is wearing this outfit? It's so unrealistic. You gotta fix a leaky drain for a clogged toilet and it's just gonna spray all over your skin. Now you got that icky poo-poo water all over you. You wouldn't even be able to hold a plunger with this one look because you gotta hold up your mustache with the other hand. Be for real. I can't even lie though, this Fashion Nova look is a look, but it's Fashion Nova and they steal designs and it's still a sexualized kid's video game character, so... yeah. I will never have enough words to describe just how wrong this is. Bedtime bear. Yup. A freaking Care Bear. Not your favorite bear? No worries, there's also Grumpy Bear, which is coincidentally how I feel about a sexy Care Bear's Halloween costume. Corset, miniskirt, and boots with the fur for a Care Bear. Actually, hold on. Was this really necessary? Who is looking at these stuffed bears for children and thinking, damn, this would make a fine ass Halloween costume, please. This is just so wrong on every level. This is just foul. Really? My man Mr. Smee? This man Mr. Smee? No offense to Mr. Smee because he's the cutest little first mate there ever was, but like, I would never think Mr. Smee would be a great idea for a sexy costume. But alas, here we are. And obviously it's not like a sexy pirate costume has never existed or not been a thing for a while. It's just the principle of who this is based off of. This caring, loyal, little old man who was technically the sidekick to the villain, but still. Now, if you made a sexy Jack Sparrow costume instead, that I can get with. Smee though, it's a no from me, Captain. What better way to end this category for children's cartoons that should not be inspiration for sexy costumes than the most famous of them all, the mouse. Mickey Mouse. I just feel like I really shouldn't have to explain how this is so weird and so inappropriate on so many levels. I do hate to admit though that if this was a swimsuit, it'd be kind of cute. You know, especially for like the Disney adult in your life. But if you're an adult wearing a sexy Mickey costume, I am gonna have to judge. I'm sorry. Mickey is not and should not be sexy, and I don't care if you have the tail and the boots with the fur. Oh, I hope this isn't actually fantasy lingerie. I'm good. Our next category of costumes that don't need to be sexy is foods. And don't get me wrong, some foods can actually be sexy, as in some foods are natural aphrodisiacs. Not these though. First thing on the menu, a cookie jar. I hate to say it, but like this costume is low-key cute. Like really cute. The jar lid is such a cute touch, and I love the Beetlejuice stripes. Now I'm contemplating getting this costume right now. But listen, the fact still stands. It was just completely unnecessary to make a sexy cookie jar costume. You know when I look least sexy? When I'm devouring a bunch of cookies in secrecy from the cookie jar. It just wasn't needed. But I hate to say it's cute. I'm pretty sure grapes are a natural aphrodisiac, but I can't help but giggle at this costume. It's just a silly thing. Someone looked at a bowl of fruit and said, yo, these will all make some hella sexy Halloween costumes. And then they made sexy fruit Halloween costumes. Did we need them? Not really. But I guess we can't all be Barbie, right? Real talk, this would make such a cute couple's costume if your partner was dressed up as like a Roman god. Damn, I'm gonna have to be sexy grapes for Halloween. Imagine your friends ask you, what are you gonna be for Halloween this year? And you respond with a sexy plant-based burger. Honestly, it's simple, it's actually kind of cute, and it's unique. But then we get into this one. What's going on here? What's with the giant space in the middle of my burger? Are midriffs the new onions? And please do not get me started on the burger bun shower cap. I can't do this today or any day. This is taking it too far. Please return my sexy hamburger back to the chef. Is this racist? I feel like this is racist. It's giving the same vibes as like Cinco de Mayo / Mexican costumes or Native American costumes. Even though the fortune cookie isn't even an Asian invention, I don't know, it's just not giving a good vibe. And then to make that fortune cookie sexy, why? Like, don't get me wrong, I love Chinese food, but one thing I never feel after eating Chinese food is sexy. Wait, can we talk about that just as enjoy? It's not even a fortune. Then again, I can't remember the last time I actually got a fortune in a fortune cookie instead of some like super vague life advice or quote. So yeah, this one, no, not it. I guess if you had to make a sexy food costume, tater thoughts would make the most sense. I too am a thought for taters. A thought for any potatoes in any shape or form actually. So while yes, this is weird and again, unnecessary, I think we should let this one slide because tater tots are chef's kiss and tater thoughts is funny. So like you win this round. Weirdly sexy Halloween costume that really didn't need to be sexy. Last on our food list is the sold out Popeyes chicken sandwich. This one is like honestly impressive. It's such a niche thing to make a costume out of, and you really had to be there to understand it. But that being said, it's still weird as hell. Really? A sexy chicken sandwich? That's what you want to be for Halloween. I hate how the bodysuit shape is cute because the design on it is just absolutely absurd. But you know, like the cut has potential if you can just get past the freaking chicken sandwich on it. Next up, we have things. Just things that are not and should not be sexy. A sexy pizza rat costume. Honestly, I'm here for the meme reference. It's just another one of those you had to be there moments. Pizza Rat was and is an icon and truly embodies the American spirit. Which I guess one can argue that making Pizza Rat sexy embodies the American spirit even more, which like, what does that say about us? It's also giving Chuck E. Cheese, and those animatronics were like mad creepy, so no, I can't get on board with this one. You know who's really a wholesome Star Wars character? Chewbacca. You know who doesn't deserve this disrespect? Chewbacca! Who thought there needed to be a sexy Chewie costume? Show yourself so we can get you into therapy. This is beyond weird, dude. It's like, is this like bestiality, like furries type of stuff? Because like, I don't understand, and I don't want to understand. Someone really looked at this and they were like, let's give it a crop top, a mini skirt, and we're gonna throw in, of course, the boots with the fur. No, dude, this is so wrong. I learned that if you Google weird, sexy animal costumes, you just get a lot of furries. And I wish I knew that beforehand, so take my mistake as a warning. I did find this costume though, a sexy zebra. Why do zebras need to be sexy? Who knows? Are they still gonna make zebras sexy? Of course. I guess this one could really be for like the horse girls. Do horse girls like zebras? Do they count? I don't know, man. I just feel like if you're gonna be a zebra for Halloween, you should take the Marty from Madagascar route instead of this sexy zebra route. Who is sexualizing these animals? I am concerned. I actually find this trend really funny, and it's taking classic horror movie characters and making them hot. Not because I genuinely think it's hot, do not get me wrong, but because it's just so funny and absolutely ridiculous. Oh, you don't think murder is sexy? You don't think dragging kids into the sewers to eat them is sexy? What about now? Yep, sexy Pennywise. Because when I look at this, I just think, hot damn, let's make it hotter. We all float down here in our shame because they keep trying to make everything sexy, like eating children. For the record, I think this costume is cute. It's simple, it's spooky. When you think about it too much though, that's when the problems arise. An Ouija board costume? What if you find someone hot at the Halloween party, you start making out with them, and they try to cop a feel and end up summoning a demon instead? Nothing's more sexy than demonic possession, am I right, ladies? If you were to ask me what is the most unsexy thing to have ever existed in the history of literally the world, it's taxes. So yeah, this tariff costume, no. And also just why? Why did someone think of this? Of all other things to try to sexify, why tariffs? That's so random and so niche. Like, is this for the girlies that are like from a different country? Like they're the goods being imported? Haha, I don't know. I just can't begin to fathom the thought process behind this. No pun intended. Our next category is people in professions. Why do they need to be sexy? I don't know. I've been asking that a lot of times and I'm getting no answers, so judge for yourself. A sexy Girl Scout. Do I really need to explain this one? Girl Scouts are usually like tweens. Minors for sure, no doubt about it. This one is just plain weird and bordering should be illegal. Because if you didn't get it before, sexualizing Girl Scouts, aka sexualizing minors, that's no bueno. This reminds me of sexy schoolgirl costumes, and those have like always given me the ick. Because you know who finds schoolgirls sexy? Pedophiles. Straight to jail. I mentioned this costume the first time I made this video, and I have to mention it again because they just get worse. Sexy nun costumes have always rubbed me the wrong way and always will, and seriously, no pun intended. We all know nuns are literally quite the opposite of this, and there's just something super icky about like sexualizing and disrespecting someone's religion like this, so like just don't even think about it. It's giving straight out of an 80s porn. Sexy post office worker, or I guess a sexy mail carrier. I don't know. All I do know is this was very unnecessary. But hey, if getting bills in the mail wasn't sexy, it is now. I'm pretty sure my mailman is like a sweet little old man that's actually just retired and does it for funsies. So I can't wait to tell him he's apparently not living up to the post worker Halloween beauty standards. Her shorts literally got their pockets cut out. That's disrespectful as heck. We already don't get enough pockets, and now they're just cutting them out. Because what's more important than pockets? Being sexy. How am I supposed to drive the mail truck back? I lost the keys because they slipped through my empty pocket hole. I think this is the most stereotypical alpha male costume bait in this video. Wait, did that say a home wrecker? Oh, that's nice. So what I thought was a sexy Home Depot worker costume is actually a sexy home wrecker costume, which makes this 100 times worse. Nothing's sexier than purposely getting in between a relationship and ruining it. Even though it takes two to tango. Why? I'm sure this costume is bound to attract some tools though. You know what I've never considered to be sexy and like probably never will? Fast food. So yeah, here's a sexy In-N-Out worker costume. Oh my god, is that an innuendo? No, I'm good. That got worse real quick. Do we really need to sexualize a fast food worker's costume? I mean uniform. I guess nothing sexier than being cramped in a tiny, hot, greasy kitchen, slaving away to corporate overloads and eating 20 burgers by the minute for minimum wage. They deserve better. And they definitely deserve way better than this. This wouldn't even pass safety regulations. Just one splat and boom, 3rd-degree grease burns on her thighs. I guess the less material, the less stains, right? Yeah, no. As if Starbucks workers don't put up with enough already. What does that say? Basic bitch? And I'll take that with a pumpkin spice frat, please. Can you imagine actually having to wear mid-thigh-high stilettos to work at Starbucks? While taking the most extravagant orders ever and having to run back and forth between stations to make said extravagant orders in a minute. And try not to drop anything either, or there'll be a full moon. Why do we need a sexy Starbucks barista costume? This is literally capitalism in a nutshell. Sexy Bob Ross? Correct me if I'm wrong, because I don't actually know much about Bob Ross, but wasn't he just like a genuine nice guy that just wanted to paint nature landscapes and happy little trees all day? The man was on PBS, y'all. His whole thing was like being calm and soothing and patient and nature loving, and we just had to sexualize him. I don't know what I like hate/love more, the fro wig or the squirrel. Poor Bob Ross. This was not a happy accident. This was an anticipated misfortune. A sexy baby? Seriously? Do I need to contact the authorities? I hope my FBI agent picks this one up, because this is officially the worst one. Whoever designed this and whoever bought this, jail. That's a freaking baby, you perv. This should definitely be illegal. I wish I could unsee this one. I'm gonna throw in a little lightning bonus round for shits and gigs. We're just gonna call this round straight up offensive. A sexy Osama bin Laden costume. It includes the nose and beard combo too. Nothing sexier than a terrorist, I'm sure. FBI agent, please. I am being so sarcastic, I swear. A sexy Pope costume. Come on! This is just right up there with the sexy nun costumes, just like next level worse. Making someone's religion into a costume and sexualizing it is mad weird and extremely disrespectful, especially the Pope. And lastly, a sexy Handmaid's Tale costume. Right, because institutionalized sexual slavery and forced pregnancy are real sexy, huh? Whoever thought of this, designed it, greenlit it, posted it on the website, you good? Because I don't think so. Now these costumes may not be the only sexy ones out there, but that is all I have for you today on really weird costumes that really didn't need to be sexy. So if you enjoyed this video, please give us a thumbs up. And go ahead and like, share with your friends. Tell the group chat what costumes not to wear this year. If you want to see more videos like this, make sure to check out part 1 on my channel and subscribe and turn on those post notifications for more tea. Now I want you to be honest with me. If you had to choose one of these costumes to wear, you had to, which one would it be? I gotta go with the cookie jar. It's seriously so unnecessary, but it's a look, and who am I to deny that? Now, shout out of the day goes to Charlotte on Instagram. Thank you so much. If you'd like to be shout out of the day, just follow me on my Instagram and stay active. That's where I post bonus content, so also follow the girl on TikTok for more bonus content. All that being said, I will see you guys next time. Stay sexy, just not weird sexy, okay? Bye.